Hello, this is Mike Snyder from the Raw Diet Health Shop, and today I want to do a little review on one of my favorite juicers. It's the Omega NC800HDS, and that basically stands for NC Nutrition Center. Model 800 HDS is heavy duty silver. So the NC800 is silver, and it's also available in a chrome color, the NC900. The only difference is the color. The chrome's a bit more expensive, and this is considered a masticating slow juicer. This is similar to the Omega Model 8004, 8006, and this style of juicer is the top-selling juicer, and this is the one I recommend for everyone getting started. This makes the highest quality juice. It'll do all fruits and vegetables, leafy greens. It'll do soft fruits like oranges, tomatoes, pineapple, cucumber, harder foods like apple and carrot, beet. It'll do a great job with the leafy greens like celery, kale, parsley, spinach, cabbage, romaine lettuce. And it's especially good with the sprouts. So especially the leafy green sprouts like wheatgrass, sunflower greens, barley grass, pea shoots, buckwheat lettuce. So the sprouts are some of the best foods, and yeah, they're very inexpensive. You can grow them at home really easily. Another benefit of this juicer is that it's also a food processor. It can homogenize foods, like grind them into a real smooth consistency. It'll do frozen bananas, frozen berries and fruits. It'll make it into a smooth sorbet ice cream. It will grind things like coffee beans, nuts and seeds. It'll grind them into a flour, a powder. Or you can make a nut butter. It'll process almonds and cashews, sunflower seeds. You can make a nut butter like that, or a pate. If you mix the almonds with vegetables like carrots and celery, onion, a little garlic and lemon, it'll make a delicious pate. Some fresh herbs like dill. Just put them all in there together and it'll grind it into a smooth pate. It'll make a pasta sauce. It'll make a salsa. You can put like chili peppers in there to make a hot sauce. So it has so many great uses. Another benefit is it's a slow juicer. The gears turn at 80 revolutions per minute, or 80 RPMs. And compared to a centrifugal style juicer, those spin at 14,000 RPMs. And the centrifugal juicers mix a lot of heat and oxygen into the juice, so it only stays fresh for a short time, like maybe a couple hours. Whereas with the masticating slow juicers, there's no heat or oxygen. It's more like a cold press. The auger presses the food against a juicing screen to extract the nutrients, and so the juice will stay fresh for up to 3 days. You can make a gallon of juice and save it. You can store it in the fridge. It'll still be fresh 2 days later. So yeah, I like to make a gallon of juice at one time and save part of it in the fridge. You can take it with you in a thermos to work. So this does make the highest quality juice, and the juice contains all the nutrients. There's nothing really left over in the pulp. You don't really need the pulp. The juice has all the protein, all the carbohydrates, the fats, the minerals and vitamins. So everything's in the juice. You could pretty much live off of the juice. A friend of mine here in Portland did a juice fast for 1 year. It's the longest I've ever heard of someone going. There's a facebook.com/yearofjuice. You can read about his experiences, and he did a great job. But most people will do a juice fast for maybe 3 days, up to 2 weeks. Some people will take it up to 3 months. But juice fasting is one of the best things you can do. I have some information on juice fasting on my website. But here I'm going to show you how this works. So it's got a few different parts. First there's the 5 pieces. These are for doing like breadsticks. You can put pasta dough. It'll make pasta noodles in it. So the frozen fruit sorbet. So these are the different types. So there's these 4, and this one is for the juice. You can see this is the auger and the juicing screen are pretty much the same as the model 8004, 8006. So the main benefit of the new one, the NC800, is that it has a larger feeding chute. So this is the feeding chute here. So that feeding chute is much bigger, so you don't have to cut the food up into small pieces. You can do larger pieces, and it takes less effort to put them in. So basically you just drop it in and gravity pulls it down. So it's much easier to prepare the food and get it in there. And the other main difference is that the juicing section has these little numbers on it from 1 to 5. So number 1 is for soft foods like tomato and orange, and then you move it up to maybe 3 for apples and pears, grapes. 5 gives it the most pressure, which is for foods like wheatgrass, kale, parsley. Even carrots and beets are pretty good on level 5. So at 5 just gives it more pressure, presses the food against the auger a little bit more, where you don't need as much pressure for the soft foods. And it's real easy to clean. This is the juicing screen, and so basically the only thing you really have to clean is this juicing screen with the tiny little holes. And as long as you scrub it immediately after you're done, it cleans up real quick. And yeah, everything else you can pretty much rinse it off because there's no grease and no heated up stuff. And this is the cleaning brush, so it's kind of like a toothbrush. And it's got this little notch so you can kind of get anything stuck. But yeah, you just scrub the juicing screen, and total cleanup time less than a minute, maybe 2 minutes. So it's real easy to set up. You just put on the housing unit first, and then it says open. You switch it over to close, and it's tight. And this is the little plunger. You don't really need it, except helps push in the leafy greens and lettuce. So next step is the auger. This is the heavy-duty Ultim auger, which is 8 times stronger than the normal. So because it's the heavy-duty parts, this could be used commercially in a restaurant, juice bar, coffee shop. And the next one is the juicing screen. It comes with another cone which does not have any holes. So if you want to do the pâtés and frozen fruit sorbets, you use the other one, the other cone. It just slides right in there. And then the next part is this little guy that holds it in. So you put it in there and twist to close. And then the last part is the juicing part with the numbers. And just switch it over. So we're going to be doing soft and hard foods. So I got to set it at level 1 first for the softer foods like our. And here's the 2 containers. See, they improved the design of these so they fit together really nicely. And this collects the juice, this collects the pulp, and the juice comes out of this little hole in the middle, and the pulp comes out the end. The pulp comes out really dry, especially with the leafy greens and wheatgrass. So this is the best juicer for leafy greens, and it's real easy to use. And I'm going to show you how it works here. It just has a little on button. And we'll start with orange. So with the big chute, you can use pretty big pieces like apples. Just drop them right in. So, even though it's a slow juicer, but it's pretty quick. You never want to stick anything hard in here except for this plunger. I mean, this plunger is the only thing you really want to put in there besides your fruits and vegetables. Never stick this in there. Never stick any metal or fork, because that will break the machine. So we got a pretty good quantity of orange juice in here. So next we'll turn the setting forward to get a little more pressure. Maybe about 3 for the apples. So yeah, this juicer has no problem doing hard foods like almonds and carrots. It looks like a champ. This has a 15-year full warranty, which is probably the best in the industry. If any parts break, usually the only thing that breaks is the juicing screen might crack. And if that happened, Omega would send you a brand new juicing screen at no charge. So, It helps to chop up the celery into smaller pieces because the celery has those long strings. Sometimes the strings might get wrapped up in the gears. So the celery looks a little better just chopped up. And kale. So now we'll switch the setting up to maybe 5. So we'll do some greens. Here, I love doing parsley. Parsley is probably the best green you can do. Maybe wheatgrass. Wheatgrass, some parsley, romaine lettuce, cabbage, cilantro. So, yeah, it'll handle the parsley like a champ. Then we just have some basic lettuce and cabbage. See the green getting mixed in with the orange. So it's optimal to eat every color of the rainbow every day. That's why always want to eat your orange, red, yellow, green, every type of color. It does help to alternate the foods too. If you have something soft like a tomato, follow it by something harder like a carrot. So that will help push the food in. So this style of juicer makes a much higher quality juice compared to the centrifugal style juicers, and you can't go wrong with the 15-year warranty. So now we've got a lot more food over here, but we'll just take a break and let's see. So, the quality of the juice, it's much darker and it's mostly pulp-free. Yeah, this is considered a pulp-free juice. The pulp comes out, and yeah, so it's a pretty dark green for not having a whole lot of green. It's very efficient. The pulp comes out real dry. So you can squeeze the pulp and there's nothing in there. It's completely dry. So this is what you want. This is the best you can find. So this juicer gets my top recommendation, the Omega 8004, 8006, and NC800. So, and you can buy this juicer on my website, which is the Raw Diet Health Shop, www.therawdiet.com. And I do offer exclusive bonus gifts with every juicer purchase. So if you go to the website and read the description, I'll have a list of 12 different free bonus gifts that come with this. They're products that I've created, information on raw foods, juicing, juice fasting, interviews with experts, different authors, nutritionists, chefs, and so there's a lot of valuable information on there, some charts on juicing and detoxification, food combining. So the exclusive gifts are only available on my website, therawdiet.com, and feel free to contact me with any questions. My phone number and email is on my website, so feel free to call or email anytime. I'll be happy to help out. Thank you for watching. Thanks and have a great day.